Two bears, one cave.
You know who Rocco Siffredi is?
Yes. Hold on. Do not start me on Rocco Siffredi. Do not start me on Rocco Siffredi.
I heard him tell the story twice.
Oh my God. We are pivoting right now in this podcast.
We're pivoting hard.
I could talk about Rocco Siffredi all fucking day
Oh,
long.
he's a legend. He's the greatest. But he tells a story. He said that he was, I guess, shooting scenes and
Is that what you call it?
yeah, doing work. And these Russians
like
came
a
over.
CrossFit class.
The Russians came over, and he was going to work with them, right? So like Russian performers, the males especially, right? So the guys came, and he's like,
By the way, Russian performers are famous for the old blindfold switcheroo.
oh really?
Oh, I've seen a lot of the teen Russian or older. I say like older teen.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's like the fucking skinny white dude,
Like up there,
Yeah.
16, 17. Yeah.
They're like skinny dudes with big dicks.
Yeah.
And they always do the old blindfold. It's on Pornhub, blindfold. And then put a blindfold on, huh? Okay,
Yeah.
all right. You like the dick? Hey, ven acá, por favor.
Ven acá,
Oh,
por
sorry.
favor.
Baidyon. Sorry, that's Spanish.
So, because you were saying you think that like we have too strict of like child
Stop.
pornography.
Stop. By the way, that was a huge slip of the tongue. The teen Russian porns. I remember I helped some dude move out of his house one time. My wife and her friend was there. They ended up getting married, and they were like, "Oh my!" They were shocked. They're like, "Oh my God!" And I was like, "What?" They're like, "We just found kitty porn," and I was like, "Are you fucking
said this?
serious?" My wife and her friend. The guy wasn't there. We were helping him move. He was out of town. And I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" And they're like, "No, he has kitty porn." And I was like, "You gotta call the cops. You gotta call the cops." And she's like, "I'm dating him. I'm fucking dating him."
Where'd they find? They found it on his computer.
No, they found it and they showed me. It's a magazine. It was called Barely Legal, and I was like, "Oh, guys, that's not." And then I was like, and they're like, "It is," and I was like, "You're right, it is. Fuck him." I was like, "Barely Legal is a selling point. It's
that
a
means
branding
like
issue."
18 in a day. All right, so this is the Rocco thing. So
Okay.
he said he's told a story. I saw him tell a story twice. That he's like, the Russians, they came over and we are shooting a scene, and the men come from Russia, and I say action, and right away the man slapped the girl, punched her in the stomach, spit on her face, and I was like, whoa, cut. He's like, what are you doing? And they go, we watch your movies. This is how you do it. And he's like, no. But to imagine that they're like punching the stomach, and the girl's like, what the fuck?
Action.
Like, what are you doing?
Hey, you like my work?
And then he said, the best is, and they're like, we watch your movies. This is what you do. He's like, this is how I know I failed.
This is how I know I have failed.
If this is what you take from my movies, you're not getting it right. You know, there's like, he said like the aggression is not, it's not just come out and punch someone in the stomach. He's like, there's like,
What? This is what we do. You don't like? I thought you like, huh?
you gotta connect, and there's a give and a pull to like being aggressive, but it's not just come out and knock somebody else's teeth out. The Russians are like, just fuck them up, right? Whew.
Coronavirus, or I mean, not coronavirus. Rocco Siffredi's did one night in Paris with Savannah Sampson. Have you ever seen this?
No, I don't think so.
This is one of my favorite things
Adult
to talk
films?
about. And I brought this up at a dinner party one time, and Liam was like, "Hey, no one is like into porn the way you are." And I was like, "No, a lot of guys are." And she's like, "No, I think you freaked some people out."
Yeah.
So Savannah Sampson goes on. By the way, I can't believe that like people haven't heard this. This is one of those. I think it's a really interesting story. Pull up Savannah Sampson. Me and you did a show with her one time.
We did?
Yeah. Remember we used to do those porn star shows in Irvine. They do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Savannah Sampson was on stage. She showed me her pussy on stage.
How was it?
It was beautiful. I mean, she was gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She was gorgeous. She has a winery. Anyway, she goes on. She worked at Scores. She goes on Howard Stern. And by the way, if I'm fucking this story up, I don't care. It's better this way. She goes on Howard Stern and says, she's with her husband. Mm-hmm. One of my dreams is to have sex with Rocco Siffredi. Mm-hmm. And Stern's like, oh, we know him. Like we can set that up. She's like, I would love it. And her husband's like, yeah, I think, she wants to get into porn. That's her next step. I think it's good. It's good financial decision. We want to open a vineyard. It's a great way to get the money to open a vineyard. Let her have sex with Rocco Siffredi. So Rocco Siffredi's like, all right, fly out to Paris. I think it's Paris. He goes, fly out to Paris, and I'll do a porn with you.
I'll do you a favor.
I'll do you a favor.
Right.
So I've seen this porn. It's him, Savannah Sampson, and another girl. Mm-hmm. Now the other girl is like if he's a Marine corporal and she's coming to boot camp, the other girl's like, I just got through boot camp. I still don't love it. Yeah. But I can help you get through this. Uh-huh. So
that looks like it's it right there, right?
Savannah,
Rocco
probably.
with Savannah, yeah.
And
there's another girl there.
So they start with oral sex. Uh-huh. And it is it's clear Savannah Sampson's never had oral sex like this.
Oh yeah.
He's doing. He's doing tonsil exams.
He's gonna send you back a different way than you arrived.
It's to the point where I'm watching it and I catch myself going, and wiping my mouth and swallowing, like going, come on, okay, we're like almost going like I'm done.
Yeah.
Like I'm ghost sucking his dick.
Do you ever watch his documentary on Netflix?
No. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I think I did.
One of my favorite parts of that is when they finally interview his wife, and they're like, I mean, you're married to this fucking guy? And she was like, well, I can't do the things that some of these girls do.
Is this the porn that starts with him in the shower?
Yes. Yeah. It's just a documentary.
It's a documentary. Yeah. It's a porn for me.
Well, yeah.
I jerked off twice. His cock is awesome. Anyway, back to Savannah Sampson. Savannah Sampson is now, the one girl's holding her throat. Yeah. Rocco's got her ponytail.
Yeah.
He's got her head so she can't get out of it. Like, it's almost like backed into a corner. Her head's on a couch and he's just going as deep as he can into her throat. And you can see in her eyes aren't like, oh, this is awesome. Her eyes are like, what the fuck did I sign up for? Holy shit. Oh, God. This is the Marine Corps.
You said you wanted to do a movie.
Yeah. Oh, no, you like pretty dick and mouth. Oh. And then the blowjob stops for a second, right? God. And you can see her like.
She's like, is there an exit?
She's like, oh. And he goes, all right, let's have sex. And me and her met eyes through the screen. Mm-hmm. And we both said to each other through our eyes, we haven't even fucked him yet.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be a long night. Like, oh my God, if he did that to my throat, imagine what's about to happen to my pussy. And this is also going to happen to I guarantee you this happens to my asshole.
Yeah. He does not.
I'm going to need to take a couple spa days before I get back on a plane.
Yeah. And he needs the asshole. For him, like a pussy is like a hand job. He's like, all right, this is a nice way to get started, but you're turning over and you're giving me your asshole.
Rocco Siffredi's, that porn, I couldn't watch the whole thing. I got like, at one point I saw the girl that his pro, like I saw her tap out and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
If this is what the pro's about to do, Savannah, I want to hold your hand.
I've seen so many where the girl's like, not in my ass. And he's like, it's okay. And they're like, no. And he's like, it's okay. And like, he just walks them into it. And then they're like, you see the fear, scared face, looking over the shoulder. And he's like, it's nice. And he just gets them to do it, man.
Did you ever see the one where he puts a girl's face in the toilet?
He's done that a bunch, but yeah. I've seen a few of them.
I mean, if my wife,
I've seen the ones where he steps on their neck.
What the fuck? Like,
well, he claims that it's the devil inside of him.
Is that what is?
Yeah. When they're like, hey man, you're doing hardcore porn and you're like 57 or what's up? He's like, it's the devil. The devil is inside of me.
And that voice is the devil inside of me.
Yeah, he's how old is he? Because this guy, he's still doing
he dodge
this.
Me Too?
I think in his line of work, he's 55.
He's beautiful. Ooh, people also search for Donald Trump.
No, Danny D.
Oh, sorry.
Johnny Sins and Charles Dara.
Dude, I mean, it's so funny. I can't jerk off to Rocco Siffredi's porns because I get so I want to help them. I go like, no, let's get out of here. Let's get the fuck out of here. It's like jerking off to Frozen.
Yeah.
Not Frozen. Well, whatever, I don't know. Like, you just, and anyway, who fucking cares? I can't jerk off.
Do you like that moment, like when the girl, like you can tell it's a girl's like first, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck Rocco, and then she's like, when his pants come off, and she's like, oh shit, like you can see that in her eyes, she's like, that's gonna be inside of me. Like you can tell that it didn't register in videos.
There's something that I enjoy in porn that I'm buzzed, and I'm sure I'm gonna regret saying.
Yeah,
it's the same look. Like, I didn't love when Evel Knievel would talk brave to the camera and do the sports interview and be like, yeah, we got this. It's 20. I liked the look right before he hit the ramp, and you could see in his eyes, like, am I going to fucking be able to do this?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I like backroom casting couch.
Yeah.
Because you could see in their eyes, like, when he'd be like, and now I need to fuck you in the ass. And they'd be like, huh?
Yeah. Like that look.
You know what it is? It's taking the performer out of the porn. I could not connect with porn performers.
Right.
Girls were like, "Oh, suck this pussy, lick this titty. Huh? You want to fuck this pussy?" I'm like, no. No one talks like that.
Right.
No one does it like that.
Bert and Tom, Tom and Bert. One goes topless while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and Bert's the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call two bears, one cave.